John Judge, a veteran member of the anti-psychiatry movement and who has also done work against military and veteran psychiatry, is here.
Well, I was part of the old anti-psychiatry movement from, 30 years ago, the international conferences on psychiatric oppression and human rights. And I did a lot of work against war. So I started workshops on military psychiatry and veteran psychiatry. And we learned a lot of interesting things, and it's a different psychiatric model. For instance, in the civilian model, the ostensible reason to lock you up is that you might be a harm to yourself or others. In the military, it's the opposite. It's that you would refuse to be a harm to yourself or others. Okay? We found that the drugs that are used on civilians are tested first on veterans in VA hospitals. That's how they know that phenothiazines have as one of their side effects sudden death. And as my friend Lenny Lappin, who was from the movement, he wrote the book Mass Murderers in White Coats, if you don't know his book, he used to say, if that's the side effect, what's the main effect? And military psychiatry continues to oppress people, and war continues to oppress people. And we have unprecedented levels of suicide, both active duty and military now, unprecedented levels of women's suicide, and what they get, if they deal with them at all, is a label, post-traumatic stress disorder, which isn't even soldier's heart, combat fatigue, war weariness, shell shock. It doesn't even have any context that mentions war. And then they get a chemical mix of drugs that often kills them. I'll end with a song from the old psychiatric movement. It might be a little stronger than some of the messages now. This is to the tune of Union Maid, who was a song we used to sing in the streets. There once was an ex-inmate who used the name of Kate, and she'd been drugged, and she'd been shocked, and she'd been locked inside a box. But Kate, when she got free, she said, it's not just me, it's all of us who raise a fuss. They say we're all crazy, but you can't fool me. I'm anti-psychiatry. No, you can't fool me. I'm anti-psychiatry. No, you can't fool me. I'm anti-psychiatry. Till the day shrinks die.